Hey guys, what's good? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Fatima. If you guys are new, I have not uploaded in almost a year. Like, that's mind-blowing to me. There have been so many changes in my life. I'm adjusting to it. I couldn't wait any longer. I was like, I have to sit and do my makeup, grab life by the balls, truly, and just get the thing done, This is actually our master bedroom because my beauty room is under construction. I've been battling a really bad sinus infection for the past week or so. I'm feeling a little bit more better, and I'm just ready to do my makeup and look like a human again. So with that being said, I'm gonna do my makeup and also just chit chat with you guys. First and foremost, I use this lip protectant Blistex, just my go-to, and honestly makes my lips feel good. That's the only reason why I use it. It gives it a tingling sensation, which I feel plumps it a little bit. After that, I used this makeup wipe. You could use whatever you want. I guess we could start with eyes. Wait, but then I need my tape. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Okay, I have the tape. This is the tape that I use. It's eyelash tape, I believe. I just feel like this one's so much easier than regular Scotch tape. I don't know. Don't mind me. Place it on the back of my hand first just to get rid of that extra stickiness. I'm gonna place some of this Born This Way concealer in the shade Swan over the top of my lids. Create a base for that eyeshadow to stick on. Does anyone ever get stuck on what eyeshadow palette to use? I have to figure out which one I want. Let's go with this one. This is the Crown Pro eyeshadow palette. It just gives me bronzy vibes. Bronzy vibes. I have no names on it, unfortunately, but that's the one I will go in with. It's a really nice crease color. Warm up the eye. I hope that you guys are doing well. I've been working like a maniac, and we've been also renovating the house here and there. There's always something that we're doing, which is nice. It helps me and Omar, my husband, bond. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with this bottom color right here. So I'm not bringing it all the way in. I'm just focusing it on the outer corner of the eye, giving it a smoked out look. For some reason, I've been doing a lot of neutral makeup. That's not normal for me because I love color and I love playing with it. I guess when I was younger, I had a lot more time, but now I just don't have any of that time. That's what it's looking like so far. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it blends like a dream. Basic Bay eyeshadow palette. It also is very similar to the Crown. It has more shimmery tones. The Extra as Fuck. A shimmery gold. I will blend that in a second. Then I go back into this palette. I grab a little bit of both of those colors that I used and blend it into that shimmer color. Next, I'm gonna create a fake liner using eyeshadow. I'm gonna use that same Basic Bay palette, but I will be reaching into Throwback Thursday. Because I have that tape there, it gives me less work to do. I use this brush and this brush together just to blend and add. Okay, I think that's about it for there. I'm gonna go in with a liner. This is By Me times my beauty brand. It's a really nice liner, actually. I'm gonna start in the middle of the eye and then kind of push it towards the tape. And then we just wanna connect it. Same thing with this eye. Also, what helps me is doing the eyeliner kind of on a tilt. And then when I really want to see if they match, I bring my eye down. So now that I've done that, I'm going to go in with mascara. I like to use It's So Big Volumizing Mascara by Elizabeth Mott. I love seeing the eyes come to life. Honestly, I just go out like this with a little bit of concealer. Boom. This brow powder is my absolute favorite. It's fucked up because of just using it so much and it's breaking, but I still use it. I don't care. It's the Brow Gal by Tonya Crooks. So a lot of people like to brush their brows up. I like to brush them down. This one was actually straight, but I purposely bent it. It just works for me. I'm not very top heavy. Like I have a lot of brows underneath, and I like to create my arch on my own, so I brush them down. I am gonna use this darker color right here. Yeah. So I'm using like a downward motion, but I'm also creating the arch while I do that. It's crazy because when I was younger, I used to have a lot of brow hair. And then as I got older, it doesn't grow a lot of hair. I don't know what it is. Look at that. That's freaking insane. Like, look at that brow. I'm not even done with it, but look at that one. Crazy. I use the leftover product and I mix it with this middle shade and I create my laboratory. Then I just flick like so. Same thing on this brow and I will be right back. I'm going in with this Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel. Is in the shade, holy fuck, that's tiny, medium brown. I also like to keep that face wipe that I used before I did my makeup and like clean up any edges that are out of line or definitely need to fix. There it is. Perfection. Sometimes once you peel off the tape, you will start to see like some imperfections. So, you know, feel free to go in and fix it up a little. Liner is always a tedious process, but also don't be hard on yourself because you can't always get it right. Now it's time to moisturize. I am using this vitamin C intensive moisturizer cream. It's by Burki. I suffer with eczema. If I'm not dealing with eczema, I'm dealing with dry skin and flakes, so I have to exfoliate and do all that stuff. Next, I really want to cover these dark circles. I will be using the Charlotte Tilbury. So I just use my ring finger to cover up any dark spots that I have. I used to be a very severe insomniac. Fun fact, I would never sleep. I was up at like 4 or 5 in the morning, just listening to music, reading, writing, I don't know, texting people. Like I didn't sleep. And then ever since I moved in with Omar, he's very on schedule, on point. So we go to sleep and we wake up on time. Speaking of dry skin, I recently just purchased this. It is by Estee Lauder. It's a moisturizing foundation in Desert Beige. I tried it 2 times already and I fell in love with the way that it made my skin glow, and you guys will see it in a minute, but this really does it. So it has a pump. I'm just gonna use 1 pump for right now. Wet beauty blender, and we're just gonna pounce that on the face. My nose is still sore from the stuffy nose. Okay, next we're going in with Giorgio Armani Concealer. This is in the shade 4.5. Doing like a triangle formation. I know no one does that anymore because of TikTok, but this is what works for me. And I'm just gonna continue to do what I want. I go in with the Too Faced Born This Way Concealer in the shade Swan. Lighten up some parts of my face. So that would be my under eye, a little bit on my chin, my nose, and the center of my forehead. I do prefer to let the concealer sit just so the air can escape. This just allows it to become more tacky and you can blend it easier. And it also has super staying power. While my concealer dries, I'm gonna go in with this eyeshadow, Natasha Denona. It's this middle shadow in the Cupid palette. I believe it's called Monroe. I'm going to apply that to the inner corner just to have it pop a little more. Give it a little pizzazz, you know, a little flair. And also the brow bone. And now to blend. It's so nice out. Like, I love spring. I love seeing everything blooming, like the trees and all that. So next, I'm gonna go in with Huda Beauty powder in the shade Pound Cake. This is a really nice powder using the same beauty blender. I'm gonna use the back of my hand just to take off any excess that I have. It smells so good. Just gonna set first. Okay, while that bakes, I'm going in with bronzer. It's Fenty Beauty. in the shade Island Ting. I'm using a chisel contour brush by Farrah as well. I love these brushes. They're like so sturdy. They blend so well. As you can see, I'm trying to bronze. I'm not trying to contour. More sun-kissed, I guess. So just applying that bronzer where I feel that I need it. And if I need to, just like to go back in with powder. I like to add a little something something, so I'm gonna go in with my two favorite highlighters. The first one would be the MAC highlighter in Whisper of Guilt. This is an OG, like everyone I know uses that. And my secret favorite is the Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive. This is also my top favorite highlighter. It just gives you this glow. It's insane. I use this LaRousse Duo Fiber brush in LR 316, mixing that Ofra highlighter with the MAC highlighter. Blech. I feel like I'm a fairy. And popping that over top. Like, look how that's fucking, a little bit on the chin, nose, above the brow, give it a little glow. I'm gonna add a little bit of blush. Okay, so I'm quite literally obsessed with this palette. It's a blush palette by Jaclyn Cosmetics. It's in Rouge Affair, and just look at those colors. The two colors that I like to go into is Admirer and Dainty. Oh my God. Jaclyn Hill really did kill it with this palette. Like, I don't think this palette's talked about enough. It's so good. It's so pigmented. I love blush. I love it. I love it. I love it. Going back in with my beauty blender. Time for lips. All-time favorite lip liner, Soar by MAC Cosmetics. And thank God I sharpened it. I've used this for so long. Like, this is probably my favorite lip liner to date, and it goes with like any type of pinky nude lip combination that you want to go for. Then I'm going to top it with this lip gloss from About Face, and it's in the shade Angel on Fire. I just love makeup. Like, it just transforms your entire face. So much color and radiance and everything. I just. Okay, next I'm going in with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, and we want to lock this all in, have it stay like this forever. This is what I came up with, and sexy, but also glowy and sultry. I'm not putting on any lashes. I hope that you guys liked it. Loved chatting with you guys as well and showing you the products that I like to use to achieve this look. I do have to finish getting ready, and I'll be going out with Omar and the dogs in a bit. So you can also find me on all my socials: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Is Snapchat dead? I think Snapchat's dead. I don't know. I don't really use Snapchat, but the other ones that I did mention, you can find me on. And I'm most active on Twitter and Instagram. That is it. I will see you guys in my next video. Take care, be well, and I'll see you guys soon.